What's up, y'all? We're back for another episode of the Mental Millennials, episode 4.
Gotcha.
We're your hosts. I'm Sequoia.
And I'm Liz.
And today, it's going to be a fun one. We are talking about relationships, heartbreaks, and everything in between. Like, you know, what a woman wants and what a man needs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Okay, actually speaking, sign me.
Sign me.
No. Speaking of, I wish I had a grievance. I love grievances. But fine. Do you have one?
You know, I feel like I had one earlier this week, but I don't remember it.
Okay. So it
must not have been like a big grievance. Yeah, no.
Yeah, today we're grievance free, but
nothing stays on my chest, baby. I'm unbothered.
We gotta get it off the chest before we get into it. We want to give you guys the best version of ourselves. Grab your drinky drink. Okay?
The best version of yourself.
Okay? Grab your kombucha. Kombucha.
Grab your kombucha. Grab you a drinky drink, your kombucha, your tea.
Your cucumber water.
Cucumber infused.
Anywho. Okay, so no, seriously, what a girl wants, what a woman wants.
Period.
What a man needs. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
You know what I want?
What do you want?
Oh, you know what I do not want?
What do you not want?
A woman coming to me as a woman.
Oh.
My
gosh.
It never gives what you guys think it's going to give.
I really feel like females think they eat when they do that shit.
No, seriously.
And it's just like,
what were we just watching? Was it real or was it fiction or nonfiction? We're like, oh, maybe it was just me. I don't know. But like,
I don't know.
Women snitching. For me, it's snitching.
For me, it's just whack as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so whack. Like, you're coming to me as a woman about my man. So you know about me. You know he's my man. And you're coming to me. It's just weird. It's weird. No,
especially if it's like a married person. Like, do never, like, women, seriously, don't. I don't think it's like right. I don't think it's like morally okay to come to a woman as a woman. I never thought that was like positive. I think it doesn't do anything positive, actually. I truly believe like what's in the dark does come to light, and it
every time
does not have to be by you.
Yeah, and because 9 times out of 10, like, we're like, bitch, shut up.
Literally,
literally.
No,
like,
seriously, like I'll go harder now.
Yeah,
now my relationship's about to thrive.
All because of you.
All because of you. Like now I'm stuck with this guy for another year because like you forced me into this.
You made me do it. You made me do it. Now I'm going hard.
Don't ever do it. I'm not even married, but please don't ever do it to a married couple. I think that's so.
Don't do it at all.
Don't do it at all.
Don't do it at all.
But to break up a married home or like just to insert yourself into people that are one is insane. You know,
it's like literally disgusting.
Because like we all fall short, so I just don't like think it's like, it's a hot mess, y'all. And
do not come to me as a woman.
I gotta ask, do you have a story of your own to share? Has a woman come to you as a woman?
A woman has come to me as a woman. Actually, multiple times. It's ghetto.
There's some good ones,
listen, because I've had the same broad come to me as a woman multiple times, and it's just like so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. It's like you keep coming to me as a woman, and it's like weird. Like
what was it like? Like if you could give like any sort of tidbit, any deets
about her coming to me as a woman.
Yeah,
she slid in my DMs. She's slid in my DMs most of the times. Okay, so it's funny. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is like toxicity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this can kind of like weave into that. So it was basically through DMs, but there was a time that she did call me, and let me tell you why she called me. So something that I've done that's been very toxic, that was very toxic. There's been a few things, but that was the old me. That was pre-therapy, Sequoia. But there was a time where my ex got with the same broad that he cheated on me with.
Okay.
And I had access to his email. So long story short, I found out that she was going to his hometown on a specific weekend. And I had all the tea. I knew was when she was coming, where they would stand, because she was sending all the confirmations, whatever. So that same weekend, I sent him some very tasteful photos of me. They were tasteful, but they were very...
Right after she landed.
And I timed it right after she got there.
Damn.
And she saw it immediately.
How did you know, though?
She called me immediately. I pressed send, and within literally less than 5 minutes, Shorty was calling me. And I knew it was her because it was a random number, and I knew the area code where she was from. And I was just like, oh my God. And then shortly after that, my ex hit me up. And you know what's so crazy? He's so trifling that he low key was like,
what's up, though?
I appreciate it though, and he hit me up, he tried to come at me crazy a little bit because I guess she was spazzing out.
What though?
And so he tried to come at me a little crazy, but he knew he really couldn't. And was kind of I'm done with you. You're weird or whatever.
But what did she say to you?
I didn't answer the phone. I didn't give her the pleasure
I'm nosy.
of talking to me. No, you know how much more it sucks to not get the bitch to talk to you?
For sure.
Now you gotta wonder and why, worry and why. And you gotta either take his word or your imagination.
Yeah.
Your imagination's gonna win every time.
For sure. Oh my God, my imagination.
And in those kind of situations, your imagination is running wild. And I knew that, obviously.
Damn.
Real toxic, real ghetto.
That's crazy. I would say I probably actually this actually only happened once where a woman came to me as a woman. And it was just so pointless. I think I was celebrating my 6-month anniversary.
Not 6 months.
I know. Mind you, this was back in the day when Facebook was popping and you would just share any and everything.
Yeah.
So I wrote the long paragraph about how oh my God, it's been the best 6 months ever. Whatever, big up my man, you know what I mean? And
my man.
As soon as you say how much your man is great, he's gonna disappoint you. So then I literally if I posted it, I don't even think she let the day pass. But before she hopped my DMs, and mind you, I'm in law school and I'm it was FBI class, and I'm sitting front row because I love this class.
Of course. But, do you remember anything from that class? Side note.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. But I remember the teacher's in front of me, and I get the Facebook, and now I'm oh, word, because it's are you in together? And I see you just posted, so now I want to know, and I'm waiting for responses, and the things, the dots, internet dots, or whatever it was, they're loading.
That imagination.
What is she saying? And I'm bitch, I want this professor to call me out, because it's not the day.
Today's not the day.
Today's not the day. And I think
you crashed out.
I think I actually stayed in class because you kind of have to stay in class in law, so you have to prove yourself. And so I stayed. As soon as that shit was over, I don't even think I wonder if I confronted him. I think I used to be very sneaky. Actually, yeah, I didn't confront people over the phone at that point.
How did you confront them?
No, I literally went from Miami all the way to our hometown. Oof. And literally acted like everything was normal. We're hanging out.
Oh, you're the scary type.
Oh, so da-da-da hit me up. And this is what she said. And I was what? No. Let me show you the tags.
I always wish that I could be that cool, calm, and collected to hold information like that. When I get
it's
something,
not cool. You're seething.
I spaz the fuck out immediately. I go from 0 to 100. I impulsively. I crack. I go nutty. I wish there's some females who can get information and sit on it, like you just said, sit on it and let it simmer and really lay it to them. I can't do that.
I think the reason I could do that was because it was 6 months in. I just don't think today. I don't think in a lengthy relationship I could sit on it. Yeah. I could never sit on it. I don't sit on anything anymore. I'm spazzing.
She's found her voice.
No, yeah. I definitely found my voice more.
Yeah.
Since, but and if we're talking about toxic, that same guy, and this actually involves Sequoia. One time I was at a party, and like my man wasn't picking up the phone, so like I just had like that inkling, you know. And I think this was post
Spidey senses were tingling.
Yeah, it was like post her coming to me as a woman, you know, or like that.
So you're already on edge.
Yeah, like maybe it's like it's not soon after, but it's just like, okay, now I don't trust you. Mm-hmm. So you're not picking up, and I was like, yo, Sequoia, I think she was on the way to the party. I said, before you go to the party though, bro,
make a little detour.
You gotta stop by my man's house to see, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what cars you should expect to be in the driveway. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you exactly where his room is so you can see if the lights on or off. Sometimes the blinds are a little peaked, maybe you can see what's going on. And Sequoia goes.
Of course.
It's like, what?
Of course I'm going. All right, say less. Like, okay, what car? Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And which window? Okay, bet. And I did. And I got a speeding ticket doing it.
Yeah. And there was a car that didn't belong there. And they were in the room, and lights were off, and TV was on.
Lights were off, TV was on, extra car was in the driveway. Yeah.
I'll never know. Actually, I do know the whole scene. I think I asked, and she told me. And it was like, oh, we, like, made out. I was like, and this was at the time where it's like, yeah, you probably did just make out. We're kind of young still.
Yeah.
And so, that was that. And guess what? We, like, lasted another 4 years, I feel like.
Did you guys last another 4 years?
If that was 6 months, then we, like, lasted. Yeah, we were definitely, like,
oh, wow,
in there. So it's like, surprise, surprise.
That's crazy.
Like, no.
It didn't end up. It didn't turn out that way for me and my ex.
My ego is way too big. I have to see it through so that I can in turn. Like, I'll, you know, balls in my court. I'm going to hurt you now. Sorry.
Okay.
Not anymore, though.
Not anymore. You've grown?
No, I'm definitely getting the last laugh. For sure.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I will try to leave well enough alone, like they say, but I'm like, I'm not graceful about it.
What do you mean?
Like, you know they say, like, leave, like, don't, like, drag something. Like, leave while you're, like, kind of in the up. Like, that's how I determine that phrase.
Okay.
Like, it's like, leave when the going's right.
Right,
but, like,
right. I'm
still gonna, like, be crazy about it. I'm not gonna be like...
You're not gonna bow out gracefully?
No, I'm not gonna bow out gracefully. Yeah. What's the opposite of grace?
Ghetto? I don't know.
Ghetto? I'm gonna bow out with rage.
I'm just kidding.
You know?
Not rage.
Maybe.
Damn, rage?
I'm a little ragey.
You... For those of you that don't know.
She has a little rage issue.
She's got a little rage issue. We're working on it.
I think people that are, like, super nice all the time do tend to have rage issues.
Yeah, because they're being super nice. They're being fake all the time.
I'm not being fake. I'm being exactly
you are very nice.
I want to put myself into the world as a nice. I want to be nice. I enjoy being nice. I really do. But and the days where I'm just like to my head, I think it's because I'm like, if I can be nice, why can't you be nice? It's usually when someone's not being nice, I get so triggered. It's like, wow, I spent my whole day being nice. And you want to be rude to me? Now, top's blown off.
I feel you.
Mentos and the Coke.
I wish you just knew. Okay. That's going to be a fun one in the podcast.
Have you ever
We are talking about relationships. Of course. They make you do that in, like, elementary school, bitch. It's like science 101.
I heard a Mentos commercial the other day, and I literally, like, stopped. And I was like, I'm talking about the Mentos commercial from back in the day. And I was like, what? Aww. They never changed their song.
That's so sweet.
And it was on, like, YouTube. It was a YouTube commercial, and I was like, what is that from? And then, like, it gets into it, I'm like, oh, my God.
I know, that's very sweet.
So sad.
Oh. Anyways.
Anywho, okay.
So that was Toxic Stories.
Our little toxic story. Don't be brand new on here. That's crazy.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh, tell me about your first heartbreak. Oh, no. Yeah, your first one.
Okay, what were you going to say, though?
No, because I don't want anything too crazy. Let's just, like, the first one is never the deepest. The first cut is the deepest.
My first one is kind of, like, crazy. It's kind of crazy a little bit.
It was crazy. Is it crazier? Is it the craziest of heartbreaks? Like,
I feel like that was... So I feel like that was my craziest heartbreak with things happening just, like, in the moment.
And you didn't know. how to like
it was just like all happening at once, and I hadn't really been through that before. So I think that's why it was pretty deep for me. You know, it was pretty deep for me.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, if we're talking about my first heartbreak,
that's what I'm saying. It's always deep, but sometimes it's like it's not as deep. Like it's like I should have saw that coming. Like we're a little naive.
Oh, well, we were definitely young and dumb.
Yeah,
for sure.
So it's like this guy wasn't your guy, but you didn't know that.
Yeah, when you're 21, 20, baby Lala 20s, like you think you know everything, and you think you. Mm-mm. These kids now are like 18 and they think they found the one. I'm like, ugh.
I know. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's actually crazy. I mean, you could.
They be having babies
people, like,
and shit
too.
At
18 and stuff. Like, you know, like right after high school.
Yeah, I feel like that was more common like when we were.
I'm telling you, these kids are doing it like at least in the South.
Okay.
North Carolina, Alabama, these kids are out of high school marrying their high school sweetheart. He was the quarterback. I was the cheerleader.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Some country shit.
Yeah, definitely not South Florida.
Yeah, South Florida is not having that. If you're getting married at 18, you're getting divorced at 18 and a half.
Facts. And sorry guys, like, I think I know everyone that I actually think I know that got married early.
Of course. Are you kidding me? I'm so grateful I did not get married early. And, you know, obviously all girls are like, I'm going to get married at like 24, 25. Like, thank God. Thank God.
That's so crazy. I said 25.
Of course. That's like the golden age for females. I don't know why.
Couple kids by 30. What? And I mean, like, it's possible to have all of these things. Like, it just isn't possible in the world that I see, like, in my world.
Yeah. No, for sure.
For me.
Okay. Are we talking about heartbreaks, though? First heartbreak? Are we going to tell the story or what?
Are we telling stories?
I don't know.
You could tell, like, I don't really have much of a story. You can tell your story if you have, like,
I mean.
Is it too much?
What is too much? It's my truth.
Tell your truth.
I mean, no, I don't know. So my first heartbreak was from my college boyfriend. I won't say his name, obviously, but I feel like I need like a code name though as I tell the story so I don't slip up.
Don't say the wrong code name.
I know.
His name already is the code name.
Maybe I'll say the city he's from. You feel like that's too obvious?
You could say that.
Like where he's from?
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you looking like that?
Is it Tampa?
Yes. You're so annoying.
Go ahead, Tampa.
Okay, so anyways, so yeah, I was with this guy Tampa. He was my college boyfriend. He was like my boyfriend that I would say like I like really like fell in love with. He just like had all the things. He was like he had like so I like real I like him a little rough around the edges. Okay. And he was rough around the edges, but also like cool, educated. I like an educated thug.
Okay.
I like an educated thug. I like somebody that's smart, but you know, is like rough around the edges. So he was that. So anyways, I was all the way in. Long story short, he lived in a different city. And so we were in like a long distance relationship. And I remember one night we went out. He wasn't answering the phone all night. Like I was calling him all night. And I even like used your phone to try to like hit him up, and he responded. And I was like, okay, that's weird, you know? But again, I'm young, like I'm fresh out of college. This was my college boyfriend. And I don't know, it's like college is like a bubble. So you like when you're in that, you feel like you're like in a little like, it's like a whole thing. So anyway, so I used Liz's phone. He responded. So I was like, that's weird, whatever. We didn't end up speaking that night. The next morning, I hit him up pretty early because I was like, what the hell? I didn't talk to you all night. No answer. And then I texted him. I think I said like baby or something, like ... like baby ... And then I get a phone call back. I see he's calling me back. So I'm like, okay, bet. I answer the phone, and it's not Tampa on the phone.
Damn.
It's another bitch on the phone. And she's like, who's this? And I was like, who's this? Like, you call me. And she was like, this is Tampa's girlfriend. And I was like, well, that's weird because I'm also Tampa's girlfriend. And then she starts like questioning me, like, well, how long y'all been together, blah, 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 blah. And I just remember being like, what the fuck?
I know.
I was like, literally, like, I think I like froze, and like, it was early in the morning, and we got off. So she tried to give him the phone because she was just like, oh, well, here, Tampa, here's your girlfriend. She was like being like fresh, and he got the phone and hung up, which was some pussy ass shit. But he hung up the phone. So immediately after, mind you, this is early. And if y'all don't know Liz is a sleeper, okay? Liz be knocked the fuck out, okay? Like, she be sleep.
Bear who hibernates.
Like a literal bear who hibernates. But I called her because I just was like, I literally was like crumbling. And my dog answered. You either answered or she called me back like hella quick. And I was just like, I just like broke down and told her everything. And she was at my house like within the hour. Like she was like, all right, like I'm coming. And she spent the entire day with me. And let me just I have to tell this part too, because this is a grievance. It still pisses me off to this day, low key. So I worked at a clothing store at the time. And the day that I found out, like the day that all of this happened, I was like on an on-call shift, meaning like I call the store to see if they need me to come in, right? Now, mind you, I'm obviously devastated. I just found out my man was cheating on me. Actually, another bitch answered the phone when you know what I'm saying? So I'm obviously devastated. You can hear it on me, see it on me, like it's very apparent. So anyways, I'm with Liz. She's with me all day. We're actually at her cousin's house, I think, at the time. And so I call work and I'm like, do I need to come in? And I obviously sound distraught. And like my bitch ass manager, and like she had some like bitch ass tendencies. She really did. But like I wanted
definitely gonna watch this.
I don't care. I wanted to like her, and I did like her some days, but she always had some like bitch made ass tendencies. And on this day, she displayed that because as distraught as I sounded, that bitch made me come to work.
Yeah.
And I really should have quit. I really should have said, fuck you, but I didn't because I'm a hard worker. And I went to work, and Liz like dropped me off at work.
She looks dead on the inside.
I look dead on the outside.
Oh my God.
I was literally devastated. And so like I had to go to work. Liz dropped me off at work, and I like had to spend the next like 4 hours at work like holding this in, and it was just a mess. And like Liz picked me up. She stayed with me all night. My mom was like, what's going on in here? Like she knew something was up, but she didn't like bother me about it. But I was like fucked up.
Yeah, I will say that Sequoia's heartbreak weight loss was one for the books. Like I was like, and you know, like we're not gonna like get into weight, you know, because we know people, you know, suffer with like eating disorders and
but just know,
this girl,
my cousin literally came to my house one day and was like, are you okay? Like I hadn't told her. I don't think I had told her, or maybe I did. I don't believe I did though at the time. I think she had just come to my house and I was going to tell her. And I was like, yeah, I'm not okay.
That's funny.
So that's my first heartbreak in a nutshell. Yeah,
it was like my heartbreak like wasn't as dramatic. I think I actually like convinced my boyfriend to break up with me because I was in law school and I was just like so overwhelmed and I was so bitchy at the time. I think it was like my first semester, so it's brutal. And I was just kind of like, well, if you want to break up, and he's like, well, yeah, I do.
Damn, he took the bait. He took the bait.
And that's when you're like, what? And it was really as simple as that. But I was like, damn. The way I was on my knees crying in my room to God, like I was in like a sackcloth and ashes. Like you would have thought, like, I don't know what I was begging God for, but the pain was so crazy. It was like, Father, why have you forsaken me?
Not why have you forsaken?
Like I was crucified that night. Like that's how I felt. But it was like so irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant.
Like, it's so irrelevant. But not even that. It's like I think like the next 2 days, like 2 days later, we're back together.
Oh, y'all
or no. It was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks of hell. And at that time, it was
It was hell at law school.
No, that freaking song. I mean, Justin Bieber literally saved my life during this time. Because after the song that was playing, it was, Where Are You Now? Is that the song?
Is it What Do You Mean?
What Do You Mean?
What do you mean?
And then it was also Love Yourself. Like, both of those songs. And I was just like, this is perfect breakup music. Mm-hmm. Wait, is it What Do You Mean?
I don't know. That's the one I know. I could be wrong. It could be a different song. Don't let me influence.
Maybe it is. It is probably. Or I don't know. It's one of those Justin Bieber Heartbreak songs that were so good. It carried me through. And yeah, you know, like, I'm actually still cool with that ex to this day. Life is life.
I am not. We're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
I guess in that sense, yeah. Like, I don't think I ever actually, like, I can't, like, let anyone go that's ever been in my life, like, in general. Mm-hmm. Unless if, like, you really did me wrong, but, like, down to, like, if you're my preschool teacher, I love you forever. If you're my, like, third grade friend, I love you forever. You know, if I played soccer with you in middle school, I love you. It's just, like, I just really care about the people that I've met and experienced in life.
For sure. No, for sure. That makes sense.
Yeah. Don't want to let you go. If anyone thinks that I've let you go, I love you.
And if anyone thinks I've let you go, you're right.
Damn. Who's the mean girl?
I'm not mean. Okay, I want to address that because I've been called a mean girl throughout my life, and I'm not mean. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, no, okay,
that's
a trigger for me.
No. And I will stand up for my friend because I'm mean, actually.
Exactly. I'm like, people don't even know this girl's the mean one.
I don't know, though.
I'm honest.
Okay, you're honest. And
I'm not afraid to say
yes,
what I want to say.
Not afraid to say I just won't. Like, and you can't say anything nice. You better just not say anything. That was what I learned
I learned that too, actually. But then I also learned I had free will, and I'm going to say what the fuck I want.
For sure.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why you don't explode and have range issues.
Probably.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy? Hold on. This is nuts because, okay, we have a little bit more time. I would say, I think in a way to make this both entertaining and beneficial, a learning moment, like you always hear like the word codependency being like floated around as far as like a relationship flaw. And for me, like, it sounds like, I don't know, codependency, I don't know, dependency sounds positive. Codependency is somehow negative. I really don't know what it is.
What do you think like codependency is?
I don't know. I just
stop scratching your hand. That you scratch money away when you do that.
I thought this was meant you are getting money.
No, when your hand itches, it means you're getting money. But when you scratch it away.
Oh no way! So wait, you have to let the itch. You have to let.
Yes, that means money's coming.
Oh my God! Please. Please. No, seriously. I'm sorry, Lord. I'll take back all my scratches.
No. Don't. It's like a superstition. Like, don't bring the Lord into this.
No, I'm sorry. Just side note, like, I bring the Lord into everything.
Amen. You're right.
So if we're talking about 11:11, we're praying at 11:11.
And we do.
If we're talking about birthday wishes, I'm saying amen.
Amen.
Okay? It's like,
and I'm starting with Dear Lord.
Dear Lord, my wish is...
Amen.
Blow out them candles, okay? Like, in all things, acknowledge Him, okay?
Amen.
Even if it's weird, I like my relationship with God is so good because I acknowledge.
Okay, but anyways, go on to what you were saying. What do you think codependency is?
Oh, codependency to me, I just always thought it was like us. Like,
we are
like
pretty
we're like
codependent.
kind of like you're obsessed with each other, but in a positive way. Like, you know, like, I need you, you need me, we need each other.
But we also can function without each other. Like, that's the difference. Like, okay. I feel like codependency is when, I mean, it shows up in a lot of different ways, but it's essentially like finding your worth in someone else or like placing the needs, wants, well-being, value of others over your own.
Okay.
Right? So like if you find your value and your worth in someone else, that's like codependency. Because if that person were to leave, then you would feel worthless or you would feel like, you know, like you've gotten smaller.
Okay, for sure. I've definitely felt that, but I think that's just like an immature
Yeah.
Like when you're first, like your first love, you kind of feel.
Oh, for sure.
But like for me, like what about when you're like girls are like, oh, okay, like I want to live in a skin, like I just want to be with this person all the time, and they want to be with me all the time. Is that codependent, or is that like the healthy?
I think it's cool. Like I think it's great that you want to be with your partner all the time. I feel like that's lovely. I also think that is it like can you be without your partner? Like I know you want to be with him all the time or her all the time. But can you, like, go away? Can you go on a vacation? Can you, like, just spend some days away? Like, can you hang out with your homies? Like, are you going to be freaking out, checking in, texting, going crazy? Or are you going to be able to be present and mindful with whatever else you're doing?
For sure.
And be okay.
Yeah. Well, I know someone who is a little codependent.
Are you talking about me?
I will say...
No, I was. Okay. 1,000%.
I mean, I will say one time we were in Tulum and Miss Ma'am was on her phone FaceTiming her little man, her big man, the whole trip, I feel like.
Was it the whole trip?
A significant portion. Or no, it was more so like if we're not doing an activity, she's on the phone. That's a little... codependent. But I guess it was probably at the start of your relationship, so I'll let it slide.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let it slide.
I will 100% take accountability and ownership of the codependency that I have displayed in my previous relationships. Yeah. 100%.
For sure.
Then I went to therapy.
Oh, yeah. Good. I love that. Mm-hmm. I have you.
Yes, you do. Yes. But you're not really codependent like that. Like, I feel like you definitely do just fine. In any,
not just fine. No, just fine. Yeah, like all my women independent.
Very much so.
But like I will. But
I'm independent too. Well, now I would definitely say now. Yeah. Like I like being alone.
I think like it's not even that I'm independent because I feel like I'm dependent, but like I need the people around me.
You're dependent financially.
No. I can be dependent financially, but I'm saying like Well, is it dependent financially, or do I just like you to give me my money for things, like pay for things?
Which one is it?
Like,
I don't know.
I mean, you know me. I'm a big spender.
You are a big spender.
Somebody's money. Do I want?
No, of course.
Yeah. Why not?
I agree.
But I will say, like, for example, like if I'm like sitting down, I'm like, can you get my water bottle for me? Like that's like my little dependent. Like I need someone to do little things for me all the time. But as far as
not a
just like existing in this world, I think like because I was like the little sister that no one played with, like I just learned to make my own world with myself.
Yeah, it's like you grew up the only child like me.
Yeah, but I wasn't only sad story. They just didn't want to play with me.
But you were the experience was
the experience was
like an only child.
Lonely child.
Okay, fair.
But I loved it because I like literally like. I would host my own talk show. I called it the Lopra show, like Liz Oprah, but Lopra.
Okay, period.
Okay, I had like a little camcorder. So listen, this started early.
It's been on. It's been in there. I used to audition for commercials.
Like in your room? Oh, in real life.
Oh wait.
Okay, but this is my room.
Yeah, no.
Okay. This isn't professional.
It just glitched.
I'm crying. No, okay, so someone's fancy. Someone's mom signed them up in the mall at the thing.
No, I was gonna actually say how bad I was though. Like I was going in the direction of like it was in you, and I was like, oh, it was in me too. I used to audition, but I realized,
it was a self, like my own little show.
Yep,
to myself. iCarly.
Did you? Hi, Liz. Did you put stuffed animals out and talk to the stuffed animals?
No, so oh my God, it was
Who was your audience?
I would sit on a bench that's empty and interview like a fake person. I wasn't even like,
did you see the person in your mind?
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, my imagination's
creative
now.
Oh, for sure.
Like lonely people, like you have to.
Only children.
But I definitely taught school to like my animals and dolls. Like I was like, I would play school all the time. Play library, like.
Did you play house? I'm just kidding.
No. House wasn't interesting.
Oh my God, I'm literally stuck. Okay.
House wasn't interesting to me. It's always been like school, library, doctor.
I love that.
Like kids want to work like your desires to like be an adult?
Well, I went to public everything, and them kids didn't want to be doctors. They wanted to be mommies and daddies.
Oh, weird. And that's actually positive. Praise be.
Praise be. And may the Lord open.
May the, like, close it until I'm ready, Lord. Okay. Amen. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if we got a little time for a little key.
Okay.
Let me.
Jaime, how much time we got?
Don't ask Jaime. Okay. Ignore him. I'm kidding. We have to listen to him. Our engineer is so sweet and adorable. He accommodates us with a little extra time sometimes. You know? No, go ahead. First thing on your mind.
Oh, I can't say it.
Okay.
It was penis.
That's oh
my God.
I don't know what that is. Who that
We're
is.
talking about relationships.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's crazy.
No, Sequoia's a normal person. I had a very conservative, very like tight.
What are you getting at?
I'm scared to say certain things.
Oh.
You know, and you know that to be true.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Linda doesn't play that. Yep. I'm scared still. I have trauma.
Well, yeah. We don't need to get into that right now.
What?
No, I'm saying we're gonna save that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like in a general sense of like, you know how people like they see like sex.
I would never dismiss your trauma.
Oh, yeah, you guys see in real time.
That's crazy.
No, but this just like. No, what I was saying is like, you know, like I need
you to acknowledge that you
don't dismiss my trauma.
Thank you.
Okay, can we? I'm like, you just dismissed what I was gonna say.
I'm listening.
We're back to it.
I'm listening.
I was just gonna say how, like, you know how people that like grew up in the church and stuff, like how they look at sex as a shame. They can't see it as a beautiful thing anymore because it's been so like bad, tainted. Mm-hmm. I just feel like now I have this worldview where like everything's ew and gross, and like if I saw my parents kiss, that would be like ew to me. It wouldn't be beautiful.
That's always been ill to me.
But I think you recognize though the love in it, and like I just like it was just now that you said it's so bad, it's still kind of like bad to me today as an adult.
Okay.
Like I can't embrace it like other adults do.
Yeah.
That was the trauma.
I'm praying for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway.
Yep. What's the key? Was that the key? Because that wasn't a key.
What was the key?
You said like, oh, let's see if we have time for a key.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a key. There's no key. Sorry. I did try to ask you what was the first thing off your mind. That was the key. But then you took it a place that I was scared to take it.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Jaime, first thing on your mind? Patrick?
Patrick Star.
Okay. Patrick Star. Is it because we're wearing pink?
Oh my God.
My head is giving cone too now.
Oh, Patrick the Star from SpongeBob?
Yes.
I thought.
He said one of us reminds him of Patrick.
Is Patrick Star also like a makeup artist?
No, that's Jeffree Star. I'm crying.
Too many things.
You don't need to know Jeffree Star, but Patrick Star is wild.
It's because of the pink. So we're wearing pink today because it's Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. But not all Wednesdays. But we wanted to do pink because we're talking about what a girl wants.
Right. And we never actually got to it.
Okay, really quick. What do you want?
No, that's crazy.
No, come on, yeah.
RESPCT. Period. Find out what it means to me. That's what I want.
You want respect.
Always.
I want honesty and loyalty.
Fair. I'll take a little bit of loyalty too.
Just a little bit?
All loyalty, you don't have to be honest to me. Why?
I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest and be loyal and have integrity.
Yes, have integrity.
Have integrity, you know? Yeah. Like, be a good freaking human being.
If you have integrity, do you really have to be honest?
Absolutely.
Like,
that's what it's rooted in.
Okay, like if I thought you looked ugly today, but do I have to tell you?
No, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I meant by being honest. Like, I don't need to know everything as long as it's like...
But being honest doesn't mean you're telling everything.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I guess I don't want someone who's forthcoming. You can be honest, though.
Okay.
It's just like, you don't have to tell me like, oh my God, this girl flirted with me today. Like, if you didn't flirt back, it doesn't serve me. I don't need to know.
No, that's
like,
fair.
Yeah. But some people do want to be told stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That just seems excessive.
I'm too triggered.
You get too triggered?
I'm saying I'm too triggered to hear like.
Oh
like
yeah, for sure.
Don't tell me your coworker has a crush on you. I don't even know any of that stuff.
Yeah, I might want to know if your coworker has a crush on you.
But then, like, how do you survive every day? We have to go. Part 2.
Okay.
Part 2.
Love y'all.